video was created by ZB Studio.
In the shadows of the internet, predators hunt with keyboards, not weapons. Raymond McDonald, 51, looked ordinary, but he was a master con man. He didn't run a street gang. His crew operated online, preying on people's need for love. McDonald was a romance scammer, building a criminal empire on broken hearts and empty bank accounts. He was no amateur. He crafted fake lives, complete with stolen photos and convincing backstories. To his victims, he was never Raymond from Louisiana. He was a soldier, a businessman, an oil worker, whoever they needed him to be. These weren't just lies, they were traps, expertly set. His targets were vulnerable people searching for connection, and he sold them a dream that became a nightmare. Law enforcement knew his name. He led a sophisticated operation, not a one-off scam. McDonald didn't just steal money, he stole trust, dignity, and hope. He became a confidant, a lover, a friend, while playing a part the whole time. Every message, every promise, every secret was a calculated move in his twisted game. He was a ghost in the machine, a phantom lover, real only in the minds of those he destroyed. The scale was staggering. This was a multi-year, multi-million-dollar fraud. He treated it like a business with systems, partners, and an endless supply of victims online. He was a modern highwayman, robbing people in their own homes. The story of Raymond McDonald is a warning. Trust can be weaponized, and the search for love can lead straight into the hands of a ruthless criminal. In a world where anyone can be anyone, he was a master of disguise. His crimes left devastation across the country. The name Raymond McDonald became synonymous with a particularly cruel type of fraud, and his story is just beginning. McDonald's methods were criminal manipulation at its finest. He never asked for money right away, he played the long game. He stole photos of handsome men, built fake profiles, and sold a fantasy. The first hook was a perfect online persona, luring victims with the promise of love. Then came the love bombing, constant attention, affection, and talk of a future together. He listened, offered support, and made himself indispensable. Every "I love you" was calculated to build trust and lower defenses. After weeks or months, a crisis would emerge, a soldier needing a ticket home, a businessman with frozen funds. The stories were urgent, believable, and always ended with a plea for money. He used wire transfers, fast, irreversible, and hard to trace. Sometimes he convinced victims to forward packages bought with stolen credit cards, turning them into unwitting accomplices. This added layers to his scheme, making it harder for law enforcement to catch him. McDonald used every tool, emotional blackmail, the postal service, and the internet to build his criminal empire. His scams were sophisticated, his manipulation relentless. For his victims, the fantasy quickly became a nightmare. McDonald wasn't alone. He led a network of accomplices, or money mules. They moved and laundered stolen money, making the trail harder to follow. Some were in on the scam, others were duped into helping. He recruited them to open bank accounts, receive funds, and send money overseas. By spreading his operation across states, he made it tough for police to connect the dots. Only federal investigators could see the full picture. His digital gang turned stolen love into cold, hard cash. As the FBI closed in, McDonald ran. He used burner phones, paid cash, and tried to erase his digital footprint. He moved constantly, desperate to disappear. Even on the run, he tried to manipulate victims, pleading, threatening, or spinning new lies. But in the digital age, hiding is nearly impossible. Every move left a trace, and the FBI was relentless. His network crumbled, his world shrank. The master of fake identities was running out of places to hide. It was only a matter of time. The chase ended quietly. Federal agents found McDonald in Louisiana, hiding in plain sight. Arrested, his fantasy world collapsed. He faced charges: wire fraud, mail fraud, identity theft, money laundering. The evidence was overwhelming: bank records, wire transfers, and victim testimony. With no way out, McDonald pleaded guilty, admitting to leading the romance scam conspiracy. He stole millions, but now faced justice. The judge considered the scale, the victims, and the damage. McDonald was sentenced to over 11 years in federal prison. The message was clear: romance scams are real crimes, and perpetrators will be punished. For McDonald, the game was over. McDonald's crimes cost millions, but the emotional toll was even greater. Victims lost savings, homes, and their sense of security. The betrayal shattered their trust and self-worth. Many suffered anxiety, depression, and isolation, ashamed to tell anyone what happened. The emotional bond he created was powerful. Its loss left a painful void. They grieved for a person who never existed, struggling to rebuild their lives. Justice brought closure, but not healing or lost money. Their courage in testifying was crucial to his conviction. These are not just statistics, they are real people, forever changed. Their stories are a warning. Anyone can be a target. Raymond McDonald's case is a harsh lesson for us all. The internet is a new hunting ground for predators. Romance scams are rising and more sophisticated than ever. Be skeptical if it seems too good to be true. It probably is. Never send money to someone you've only met online, no matter the story. Protect your personal information and beware of anyone who tries to isolate you or gets angry when questioned. Use tools like reverse image search to check profile photos. Refusal to video chat or meet in person is a red flag. Trust your instincts, better to be rude than a victim. If you're targeted, don't be ashamed. Report it to authorities. You are not to blame, you are the victim of a serious crime. Speaking out helps protect others. In the digital age, we must look out for ourselves and each other. Be smart, be safe, and be suspicious. Your heart and your bank account depend on it.